My name is Brian Hodges, and I'm in charge of the genetic testing here at Midwest Labs. Genetic testing involves our meat speciation program, and what we are here to discuss a little bit about today is our GMO testing. I thought it'd be useful to go over a report to address some of the more confusing names, numbers, and questions I get quite a lot about our report. I first want to kind of jump over to the fourth column, which is labeled our reporting limit. This is important because it shows you how low we can detect. This is our limit of detection, which is 0.001. Now, that doesn't make a lot of sense unless we go to the column right next to it, which is labeled units, and that's in percent. So we report here in percentages out of 100%, a whole. So going back to our reporting limit is 0.001%. If we go to the first column, which is labeled analysis, under the sample ID, you'll see the 4 markers that we test for. Now, we abide by European Union standards, which pretty much sets the law for GMOs. Our accrediting body, the Non-GMO Project, who we are associated with, their guidelines kind of dictate what we test for in each crop. So in corn, we test for a promoter, P35 GMO promoter, which you'll see pretty much the GMO landscape. It's a pretty popular promoter, genetically engineered. Also, there's 3 events, GA21, MIR604, and MIR162, which are associated and correlated with commercial products that you see in the stores and that are sold on shelves to the public. So we test for those 4 events and those 4 markers within the DNA, and we come up with an analysis. If you jump over to that next column, which is labeled level found, it tells you how much of each marker we found. The first one there, that P35 promoter, it looks like it came up positive for 10.05%. Now, most countries in accrediting body allow for a little bit of GMO, and that's 0.9%. So just under 1% is allowed to be within the crop. Anything above that, it is considered to be GMO. So this particular sample, the GMO promoter, came in at 10.05%, which is well above the 0.9% threshold. So this is going to have to be labeled GMO. Going down the line there, ND stands for non-detect, which means it was below our level of detection, our 0.001%. Therefore, we weren't able to pick it up. Therefore, it's okay to be labeled non-GMO for these particular events. So GA21 non-detect, and the MIR604, MIR162 also came back as non-detect, but we still have the 10.05% of the P35 promoter, which of course is going to push it over that 0.9% threshold. So we're going to have to label this GMO. Moving our way down the report, we just have a quick summary there of what a GMO is and how we analyze for it. Again, we are at the molecular level, so we're analyzing DNA itself, and we analyze using the droplet digital PCR platform, which is pretty cutting edge, and to be honest with you, quite precise. So the numbers that you see on our report are backed up by a pretty good technology there. You can always give us a call if there's any questions. You can always reference the number in the top left-hand corner, the report number. When you call in, we can pull up the report and go over your GMO report in more detail. Again, my name is Brian Hodges, and I appreciate you listening. Thank you.